boundless blue ocean below, an open sky above, and nestled between them, a Muslim village standing entirely on wooden stilts. Here, alleys and highways are carved out of water instead of asphalt, and the foundations of homes rest not on solid ground but on the sea itself. This isn't a scene from a fantasy movie. This is Kampung Bungau, a remarkable settlement built entirely over the ocean waves in the Sabah province of Malaysia. The inhabitants here are devout Muslims whose daily rhythms are intimately tied to the sea. Their homes, their mosque, and their pathways all stand on sturdy wooden pillars suspended directly above the rolling tides. But that's just the beginning. In today's video, we won't just explore this extraordinary water village. We will also take you to the Netherlands to see how engineers built the world's first floating dairy farm, a structure that remains completely stable despite heavy rains, storms, and rising tides. After that, we'll journey to the floating gardens of Bangladesh, where agricultural beds dynamically rise and fall with changing water levels, securing food for thousands. Get ready to witness 3 astonishing wonders of human resilience. This video reveals the incredible ways mankind has mastered innovation to live in perfect harmony with the water. Let's first discover how this fascinating Muslim village came to be. Born of necessity, the origins of Kampung Bungau. The existence of Kampung Bungau was not shaped by modern urban planning, government blueprints, or professional architects. It was born out of sheer survival. Centuries ago, as land became scarce along the Malaysian coast due to dense jungles, expanding colonial forces, and dominant local tribes, a few Muslim families made a bold choice. They left the land behind and claimed the ocean. These pioneers belonged to the Sama Bajau and other Muslim coastal communities, peoples whose ancestors had lived alongside the sea for generations. To them, water was never a threat, it was a sanctuary, a highway, and a livelihood. What began as a few temporary wooden platforms for fishermen to rest at night gradually evolved into permanent homesteads. Massive wooden stilts were driven deep into the seabed, wooden planks were secured on top, and a unique civilization over the water was born. This wasn't just an architectural feat, it was a profound social statement. Living on the mainland meant conforming to strict laws, heavy taxation, and often systemic discrimination. The sea, however, offered total freedom, autonomy, and the right to live by their own traditions. Over generations, the village grew, mosques were built, intricate wooden footbridges connected neighbors, and this floating heritage was proudly passed down through the centuries. Daily life floating on the tides. In Kampung Bungau, mornings don't begin with the blare of traffic but the gentle melody of lapping waves and the crisp salty sea breeze. Their homes here reject brick and concrete, crafted instead of timber, bamboo, and corrugated tin sheets. Because water flows continuously beneath the floors, narrow wooden footbridges serve as the village streets. Children confidently sprint across these elevated paths while mothers keep a watchful horizon from their overwater verandas. The elders of the village possess an uncanny wisdom, reading the rise and fall of the waves to predict shifting weather patterns. Even the village mosque stands proudly above the ocean. As the call to prayer, azan, rings out, it bounces off the water's surface, echoing beautifully into the distance, while the soft patter of footsteps fills the wooden walkways. Be it Friday prayers or Eid celebrations, this mosque is far more than a place of worship, it is the beating heart of the community, where local disputes are settled, challenges are shared, and unity is forged. Education here is just as unique. Children don't catch school buses, they navigate the wooden labyrinth of the village to reach their classrooms. While some primary schools are located right inside the settlement, older children commute by boat to mainland schools. The educators here understand the reality of their environment, ensuring that alongside standard academics, these children are taught essential maritime survival skills. The sea as the local market and lifeline. In this village, the sea is the local market. The majority of the men are lifelong fishermen. Their boats venture out into the deep sea at the break of dawn, returning by midday laden with fresh fish, shrimp, and crabs. The women then take over, cleaning, curing, and preparing the catch or taking it by boat to mainland markets for sale. While cash may be a luxury here, hunger is virtually non-existent because their sustenance is provided directly by the sea. What makes Kampung Bungao truly remarkable is its thriving longevity. While similar historic water settlements around the globe have vanished, this community continues to flourish. Their secret lies not just in deep-rooted stilts, but in their deep ecological wisdom. They understand the patterns of the tides, the ferocity of storms, and the delicate balance of marine biology, adapting their daily lives to nature rather than trying to force nature to adapt to them. A living miracle of resilience. Living here means confronting danger every single day. Sudden oceanic storms can violently shake the houses, yet the villagers remain unfazed. Every home is engineered to absorb the ocean's impacts, and boats are a non-negotiable lifeline. When a storm hits, individual families transform into a single unified body. Boats are tied down securely, structural foundations are reinforced, and every resident knows exactly how to keep their neighbors safe. This village is a living miracle that captivates travelers, photographers, and researchers from across the globe. They come to witness how a traditional Muslim community thrives in perfect synchronization with the sea. Incredibly, the villagers even manage to cultivate small vertical gardens, set up floating fish nets, and raise small livestock right above the waves, all without ever stepping foot on dry land. They have conquered centuries of extreme weather and tides entirely without modern luxury, leaving visitors with one haunting question: how can human beings live so easily on water? Global innovations, the Netherlands and Bangladesh. Kampung Bungao proves that humans can master the sea, but Malaysia isn't the only place where humanity has rewritten its relationship with water. Facing the imminent threat of rising sea levels, the Netherlands took innovation a step further by constructing the world's first floating dairy farm, a structure that remains completely stable despite heavy rains, storms, and rising tides. The pasture, the cattle, and the automated machinery all rise and fall together, ensuring that dairy production remains uninterrupted and the animals stay perfectly safe. Meanwhile, in Bangladesh, generations of farmers have utilized floating agricultural beds. These organic, buoyant gardens adapt fluidly to seasonal monsoons and flooding. By rising and falling alongside the water levels, they protect crops from drowning, secure food security for entire regions, and shield vulnerable communities from the harshest impacts of climate change. Conclusion. These floating villages, high-tech farms, and buoyant gardens send a powerful message to the world. When human will aligns with creative ingenuity, even nature's greatest challenges can be transformed into beautiful, sustainable ways of life. Thank you for watching today's video. If you found this journey inspiring, please give this video a thumbs up. In our next episode, we will take you to an isolated island where life is so deeply bound to the water that returning to the mainland is virtually impossible. To ensure you don't miss out on more fascinating and extraordinary stories from around the globe, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Until next time, take care. Allah Hafiz.